Hey everybody, I'm so happy to have a chance to talk with you, and before I share a bit about Victor, I want to show you that I'm here on the floor with my dog Matilda, who just went through surgery. But I want to share a bit about Victor, who is my friend, my mentor, my inspiration, like a father figure to me. He's someone who took me under his wing when I was just starting out my PhD in conservation and anthropology. He taught me everything. I don't use the word hero lightly. I don't use the word hero at all, but Victor is a hero. I've known him almost 30 years, and I've watched him over the years fight for social justice and environmental justice for men and women in the Amazon who have very little voice in the world. Victor's 74 years old, by the way, and he's still fighting with all his life. He's defending the Amazon rainforest, nothing short of that, a place in the world that's so critically important, not just for the people there, but for all of us in the world. Mitigating climate change, but also protecting untold levels of biodiversity that we all need and rely on. The work he does supporting environmental justice and social justice for people in the Amazon is really risky. Over the years, he's gotten death threats from mafias connected with illicit mining. These are people who can act without recourse, really. Most recently, the forest that he's cared for decades, this beautiful mature forest that's just outside of Puerto Maldonado and is a real sanctuary, a refuge for jaguars and other endangered species, so much biodiversity. This forest that he's cared for was set on fire. I think now, because of COVID, the stakes are higher than ever. Now, because of the pandemic, when the world is on lockdown and emergency support is focused elsewhere, local resources are just really strained in trying to address the pandemic in Peru, and the world is just not paying attention. These forces that are, about logging and illegal mining, land trafficking, setting fires to push people off their land, literally, all of that has spiked, all under the cover of COVID. In so many ways, what we're seeing in Tambopata right now is a war zone. It's not just this lofty ideal about environmental justice and social justice. It's a very real and violent struggle. There has been a rash of assassinations against everyday people. They are people who are defending human rights and land, but they're just farmers. They're just local guys doing the best they can. And Victor has been a leader among them for many years, and he stands out as the real target. And I think all of us who know and love Victor and have known him and watched him do what he does for many years have been just so afraid for him, and we want to do everything we can to support him, because by supporting him, we're supporting a whole region of people. Some of the things they need include field cameras. They're having a really hard time monitoring the forests themselves just on foot, so they'd like to put cameras out in the forest so that they can detect who is coming in, who is setting those fires, and so that then they can go to authorities. They need really good cameras. They need batteries and SD cards. They need better communication systems between himself and the neighbors who are also protecting forest around him. They need just basic support to live for the next several months during COVID. Everything is shut down. They're having a hard time meeting their basic needs. If we can provide just enough of an income over the next few months, at least until the rainy season starts in December, and it's harder for those fires to be sustained, that's really a way to show that we're defending Victor. Victor's a defender, an inspiration for all of us, and I think what's exciting now is that we can all be defenders. There's an opportunity for us to support Victor. We have created an opportunity where you can just click on the link and provide any amount of support that you have, even $5. Every little bit helps. You will see how much we've raised, and it will all go directly to Victor. Thank you so much for caring and listening to my story. Even just sharing this story is a way to show support and to help us defend Victor, who's doing everything he can with other defenders in Tambopata to protect that forest and the communities there.